How may I direct your call? It's Patty.
Hello, my name is Mr. Snrub, and I come from someplace far away. Children, I bring you love. Someplace far away. Hello, children. I bring you love. I bring you love.
I like the way I like the way I like the ways Rub thanks. I like the ways. I like the ways. I like the ways Rub thanks. I like the ways. I like the ways. I like the ways Rub thanks.
It's bringing aloft. Don't let it get away. Break his leg.
Hey, aren't you that guy everybody hates?
No, man, no.
I bring you love.
I like the ways. I like the ways. I like the ways Rub thanks. I like the ways. I like the ways. I like the ways Rub thanks. I like the ways. I like the ways. I like the ways Rub thanks. I like the ways Rub thanks.
I bring you love.
I like the ways Rub
Have my microphone on. So he didn't play Blood Moon last turn, and then they had a Daybait Coronet. Yeah, we're just done with this one. Ouch! Turn one Chalice on the play. Not good enough if you're as stupid as me. To be fair, they weren't playing Daybreak Coronet for a good long while there. Have you listened to... Yeah, it's really good. I mean, some of the older stuff is not as good as the newer stuff. But agreed, it's generally very, very good. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mana on turn 1. Pretty sure we're gonna go turn 1 Blood Moon, and we'll save the Spirit Guide for I just view those songs like the filler jokes of stand-up. Oh yeah. Yeah, where they pad out the bit of. Have you ever noticed where if you go to the fridge in the middle of the night, just everything looks great? You're like, cottage cheese. I don't know when I got this, but this is delicious. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a great description. The funny thing is, one of my favorite comedians of all time is Mitch Hedberg, and basically all of his jokes could be described as the filler jokes for other comedians, but for him, they're just, they're so good. We're all gonna die, Lise. Oh, if you didn't see this screenshot from earlier, by the way, this is turn 1. Turn 1. Chandra, Goblin Ravelmaster. No. Mr. Black. My opponent elected to play literally nothing on their turn 1. I wonder if they think I don't have a clock. What they said is more anti-magic impossible. This deck is silly. Oh yeah, I mean, Modern's a little bit silly right now, so the silly deck seems appropriate. How you doing, Alex? Yeah, we want Chili Willy. I don't think that's from this episode, but I love that quote from Barney. We want Chili Willy. We want Chili Willy. Let's see. Okay, so there's that one. I'll just do this on the next game. Nice. Oh, this is one of my, cause it's Mo. 3, 4, dinner with friends, dinner alone, watching TV alone. I'm right. friends, dinner alone, watching TV alone. I don't deserve this kind of shabby treatment. That's... Oh, it's so Roy. Whoa, whoa. I don't deserve sass from you or Josh, Zach. It's like, what do you expect when all you do is sass us? See his catalog. Ding. Roy, if I upload 2 different Bogles decks, will you be able to give me an opinion on which you'd rather see? It's just going to take me a second to get the other one up. How good is this turn 1? We've got Gemstone Caverns. We've got 1,000,000 mana and only a Seasoned Pyromancer to do with it. Yeah, not good enough. Opponent kept a 7? What does that mean? This is not good enough either. So this has a bunch of mana and a Chalice. I think this is the best one. So I need the Chancellor. I don't necessarily need the double ritual. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally found a deck in Legacy I'm happy with again. Oh, what's that one, Jig? Lands? Let it be lands. Unfortunately, we're not playing a lot of the prison deck tonight, Jig. I'm just finishing up a really disappointing league that I started earlier where I went 0-3. Okay, my opponent has had the Fear of God. Urza Echo. Oh, yeah. Is that Urza Stompy or is that different? Yeah, today was all rough luck. I mean, I played against Grixis Shadow, and I just died. I couldn't find a good hand to save my life. LED Echo Vions, yeah. Silhana Landwalker, sure. Nice hand. I wonder if they'll boot up their guys enough that if I get a Karn and I can get a bridge, I can beat them with it. Oh, I can get the Karn in now? And then they have to have... But I need more mana. Alright, we'll get this Karn in play. I think I'm just going to wish for bridge immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they did attack my Karen. Play bridge, plus on nothing. They can attack my Karn down next turn, but that means they're not killing me. We want to draw a Seasoned Pyromancer before too long. Okay, there's 2 Bogles decks up on my Stream Decker now, Roy. So if you go check those out, you can let me know which you'd prefer. One is called Bant Bogles, and one's called like Blue Bogles.
And that's how, with a few minor adjustments, you can turn a regular deck into 5 decks.
Yeah, that's the next deck we're playing.
Would you please tell your son to stop? We can't do it, man. That's discipline. That's like telling
Gene Krupa not to go boom boom bap 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 boom boom bap bap bap. Song is a banger.
We've tried nothing.
A lot of ideas. There's something ironic about my Bogles player complaining about the fact that I'm playing, quote, anti-magic. Like, I'm not gonna feel bad about this at all. There we go.
How do you feel about me?
Bogles player complains about non-interactivity, basically, right? I mean, I don't think they're complaining about me not interacting with them. If anything, they're complaining about the way in which I'm choosing to interact with them is like not, I don't know, to their taste, I guess, which is funny. All right, do I just want to play out this second Chandra to get the card out of my hand? I think so. Which kind of sucks, but I think it's the right play. Keep that one. Boom, boom, bat, bat, bat. Aw, now we flip the Pyromancer. Oh well. So they can't pants up their Bogle, otherwise it won't be able to attack. So they can just go for 1 per turn now. So I'm ahead on the race. All right, we're gonna cast the ritual. Then we're gonna plus this Chandra. Nothing? Cool. Unfortunately, this ritual is no longer a mana source. There's a dog in the vents. God, I love this. Hope everyone out there is having a good night. Anyone who can even remotely hear this, anyone who can feel the joy flowing into the universe from this channel. Yeah, I think the blue heavy one was the one I wanted to play at first. Cast Anger. Yeah, that seems fine. Got him! Well, do you want me to jam more Turbo Prison rather than playing Bogles? What's up, Trip6? We just killed a salty Bogles player. It was great. And out run a greased Scotsman. Well, 4-color control is just about the greatest archetype that has ever existed, my friend. Trip 6, I hope you're having a good Friday night. I'm actually kind of wrapping up my setup for the stream while finishing off this league. So if there's a distinct drop in the professionalism, it's because we're all hanging out in this sort of pre-stream timeline here. Did I screw it? Oops. You're a professional. When did that start? Stop it. Stop it, Alex. You don't pay me enough money to abuse me like that. Okay, is this turn 2 Karn on the play or Chandra? Opponent does have a companion. It's Yorion. Yorion the Sky Nomad. Yeah. Seems fine. We just punked out a very salty Vogels player, Larynx Punchworthy. We're going to move on to some Wilderness Wreck and some Bogles later on, and then maybe we'll loop back around to this deck. I did see someone 5-0'd with Scred Red, and someone also 5-0'd with Sun and Moon. So I, because this deck has been semi-successful, I want to try the Sun and Moon deck in the meta. I don't know how good it'll be, but okay, we're really hoping. Sheesh. Really hoping they don't have Force here. No, they don't. Boot. Nah, I'm good. This is definitely one of the worst matchups, generally speaking, so I don't have high hopes for this one, but yikes. Actually, that's pretty medium against us. Maybe even medium minus. Going to give you money to play that Snow Demir deck Jeff played in Modern? I didn't see it, but I'll take your money. And I will play any deck that matches that description. Little attracted to Millhouse. Okay, do I think they're likely to be playing Lightning Bolt? And if in their 80 card deck, do you think they have one? They probably do. Yeah, we're gonna Karn Liquid Metal Coating, but I just don't know if I just want to give up my Karn to a Lightning Bolt. I guess maybe I could have because I already have a Chandra in play, which is different than usual. I've just been blown out by Lightning Bolt a couple times. We do have Torpor Orb. We're not sure what flavor of Yorion we're against. But I do love having Torpor Orb in this meta. Torpor Orb might be the choice. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, Torpor Orb might be the choice. Yeah, because now they've played the Uro from their hand. Unless they have another one, though. Because having a Torpor Orb in play, if they have Uros, is less than great. It says on one of their creatures, it does turn Uro into a 3-mana 6/6. Yeah, I think we're going to get Liquid Metal Coating here. Turn off their Wrenn and 6. No, I'll just turn off one of their lands, probably. Probably should have activated this first. Guess we knew what we were going to do with our mana. And it was a land anyway. Cool. Do, 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 do. Oh, I put an upkeep stop there, then completely failed to use it. Well, let's see if they activate their things in the correct order. It's cool. We're playing this league nice and loose. Just trying to loosen up for the evening. You know, get your magic in early. Okay, so they definitely have a lightning bolt here. If I try to turn off their steam vents, I mean, they're going to use it anyway. I guess it doesn't matter what I try to turn off with Liquid Metal Coating, because if they have the lightning bolt, they're just going to kill my Karn anyway. So, yeah, I really screwed up this turn. If I had been able to coating their steam vents during their upkeep, actually, that would have really changed anything. If I had Liquid Metal Coating their Wrenn 6, it would have made a difference. So we'll see. They should have a lightning bolt here. Helix. Gross. They also have another lightning bolt to knock my Chandra down from 7. No. Good. Alright, let's see if we can draw, like, Season Pyromancer would be ideal. I'll take it. Alright. Here's my howitzer.
You deserve reward. Here is your cat back. Good as new. Cat's back for everyone.
I had a dog.
He's cat now. He's cat
Oh no.
Think up for a school of snakes.
Oh, there we go.
Snakes! Bravo, little girl. Cats back for everyone. You cat now.
So we clearly should have gotten the Torpor Orb. My bad. My bad, Roy.
You cat now. Cats back for everyone.
Look at this. Oof.
You cat now.
Gotta draw a castable spell here. Yikes! Gee, I wonder if they can beat me with the 7 cards in their hand. I don't know.
Run from me.
Maybe. Oh, hell yeah. Time for some handsome Pete. Curses.
Ahoy there, minnows.
Ahoy, have you seen this man?
Pete, you got some customers. That's handsome Pete. He dances. That's handsome Pete. He dances for nickels. That's handsome Pete. He dances. That's handsome Pete.
Yikes. Alright, we might be a little dead here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't divulge information about that customer's secret illegal account. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have said it was a customer. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have said it was a secret. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have said it was a customer. Oh, crap. I certainly shouldn't have said it was illegal. Oh, crap. It's too hot today.
No, we're looking for this man.
Pete, you got some customers. That's handsome Pete. He dances. That's handsome Pete. He dances.
Oh, the 4-color teachings deck was sick.
He dances.
Play the hell out of that.
Handsome Pete. That's handsome Pete.
Alright, Chandra Emblem. I can find my way. And I can go the distance.
That's handsome Pete. He dances for nickels.
Alright, we might be playing 4-color teachings next. Give me a link to this list. This is a 6/6. Why is it a 6/6? Oh, it's so big. You're so big. Alright, I've had enough of this one. There. This has gotten way out of hand over here. Wait a minute, this almost looks like my deck. This looks like IceBURG. I mean, I'm gonna play it, but I'm just saying this looks like IceBURG.
My dad is very sick. What's gonna happen if he dies?
I don't even know if the boils in the sideboard are just as wrong now as they were when I was commenting on them earlier. playing Mahjong? Every card in the deck is an instant, except for the Abundant Growths and the Astrolabes. That's fine. I love that too. I'm a big fan of that. And the one, Jace the Mind Sculptor, and the Uros. I have a great chat. Just hanging out, talking about playing Mahjong.
And if you get eaten, it's your own fault.
Oh, it's a mini game in Yakuza 2. Okay. Holy crap. I mean, I gotta powder this, but I don't want to lose 2 chalices. Sorry, 3 chalices. Yikes. Well, that's the deck we're playing. Let's go ahead and inject these tickets back into the Moto market, into the Moto economy. Yikes. Actually, this has turn 1 stuff. Alright, we're gonna keep this one. You can't powder 3 chalices. Just watch me. Just watch me. Alright, I'm keeping this one. Bottom of Pyromancer. Good to go. Alright. It's the circle. The circle of life. I mean, to be fair, we're against the Yorion deck. Like, we can beat them. We can beat them without a chalice. Ding, 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 ding. Oh no. Don't force me, friend. Okay, good. Okay, turn 1 Rabble Boy. Go. Oh, what a jam. Utopia oh no. Oh no. Alright, well I hope we get going soon. Turn 2, Deafening Clarion. How Anger of the Gods lined up against Totem Armor. I mean, one assumes that you lose a single... It's on black. They bet it all on black. Clothis. Oh no. Blue? Yeah, so this has got to be Uro. Kolaghan's Command, sure. You got it. Okay. Turn 3, Niv Mizzet Reborn. Man, it's a real shame we didn't have a Blood Moon anywhere here, huh? Oh. Sure, Roy. Whatever you say, buddy. Bring to light. What the hell is this for? Felidar Guardian? No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, just Helix, maybe? Or Kaya's Guile? What in the what? Yep. Oh, Dr. Z. You're all so lazy. Oh, Dr. Z. Hey, there's that blood moon we needed. Oh, I just didn't know what they were going to bring to life for, because we hadn't actually seen a Niv Mizzet out of them, and I saw Saheeli and stuff like that, and I just hate seeing Saheeli Niv Mizzet. It just makes me annoyed. Okay, if they don't have more life gain, in theory, we could get through this. The tainted version, kind of, yeah. Blood Moon is maybe a little too late. We'll see. I mean, in terms of best possible draws. Alright.
Alright, here's the 411, folks. Say some gangsta is dissing your fly girl.
Just give him one of these. I mean, I mean... So we want to draw 2 lands off of Chesty Chest. I mean, yeah, that or... I mean, what we drew was fine. Yeah. They're going to ping down a token. We're going to replace it with another token. They're attacking. Oh, that is so bold. Oh my god. Opponent is a champion. So if I put them to 1, I think that's the best idea. Because... Oh, they scooped. Okay. Yay! Magic! Alright, got him. Got him! Last game they had so many non-islands, I was guessing they were maybe a Niv Mizzet deck, but it came together there nicely. Your car has been crushed into a cube. The flip? Estrid the Unmasked. Alright, we got Land, Chancellor, Ritual, Chandra into turn 2 Blood Moon. It's probably good against the Niv deck, because I think the Niv deck is not playing that much counter magic. We could just turn 1 Blood Moon here. But with only 1 land, we'll see what we draw. We'll see what we draw. Yeah, I want this Chandra. I just need the mana, really. Ritual, Spirit Guide. Did I have 2 Chancellors and I didn't reveal both? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Is that a fact? Did I do that? I'm pretty sure I did. Good lord. Just not quite as hooked into this game as I should be. Don't know why. Well, I do know why, actually. I'm zipping around trying to... Didn't notice there was a second one either. Was it my top deck? I don't think that it was. Maybe it was. Random Sex? Yeah, sure. It's cool. We're going to turn them into mountains. Not worry about it too much. Ooh. Actually, that's not really that good here. Twirling, twirling, twirling before freedom.
Now, the key to breakdancing is one word.
That does mean... No, that means I missed that there was a second one then.
Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Pyro is the play of Basic and Astrolabe. I don't agree. I think shutting off their ability to get 4 colors into play or 3 specific colors into play is worth doing. Yikes! Oh my god. Wait, they plussed it? What? Okay. I'm gonna let you finish. No, I'm not sure. You don't care about blood moons with their... Yeah, but... I mean, maybe that's true. Is Helix going at my Rebel Master? Yeah, maybe they just don't care. I just kind of like it turning off their fetch lands. Or I did when I cast it. No, see, they care. They definitely care. Turning off their fetch lands forever is not something that they're happy about. Oh god, what is this? Draw step 2 mana? Are they gonna draw step like Helix my Chandra? If so, they are jerk. Black. No! Oh! Okay. There's a reason I love playing that deck. I think we're toast here. Just ended up a little bit too far behind again. Yeah, we're not close enough on this one. Jeez, this player is really slow at this. I do love Ren and 6 into Fairy. Alright, moving on. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta get the other cards rented, and then we're gonna play this 4-color teachings deck. It's gonna be sweet.
This act is over.
Wait, you forgot your bear, a symbol of your lost youth and innocence. Oh well, at least we still have his little brother George.
Bum 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 bum. 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 Bum b Bum 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 bum. Trust me, it'll be funny when I'm an old man. Bum 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 bum. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Minnie's at home.
What? Eh.
What? Already? Yeah.
What? Already? What? Already?
Yeah.
What? Already? What? Already?
Yeah.
What? Already?
Who's this dude referencing? George Burns. That's they. I mean, they literally set it up, right? Because he's Charles Burns, and then at least we still have his brother George. I don't know that much about him. I just know that his name is George Burns. So, yeah, I guess.
Todd, would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
Hell no. What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
Ask a stupid question, Nod.
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
Ron and Todd.
Right, that's it, young man. No
What about Maud?
Bible stories for you tonight.
Do you like the fact that their family is Rod, Todd, Maud, and Ned?
Ned Flanders is on the phone.
Oh, this is about that stupid quarter again. Hello, Ned.
Sorry to bother you, Reverend Lovejoy, but I'm kind of in a tizzy. Our son Todd just told us he didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
What was it, asparagus?
You said a bad word.
Well, you know, kids and vegetables. What was it, asparagus?
No, Reverend. The point is, you said a bad word.
Dan Flanders.
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
Right, that's it, young man. No Bible stories for you tonight. Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Weren't you a little hard on him?
Well, you knew I had a temper when you married me.
All right.
You put the beer in the...
All right. As much as I love that stuff, we were gonna get into something for a recording. So, okay, got some extra follows and stuff. I love Ned's story about the last time he drank. Oh, and Landers is a boring old biddy. That was my first and last raspberry schnapps. All right. Larynx Punch Worthy, are you ready to play without win conditions? Because it's time. All right, we are back for some beautiful Friday night streaming here. We got a nice little crew hanging out with us, so it's time for some 4-color mystical teachings on the request of one of my few subscribers here. Wonderful human being who's always here poking at me in the chat. Thank you, Larynx Punchworthy. We're playing 4-color IceBURG Yorion mess. It's a blue soup 4-color mess. It's one of my favorite archetypes to play in Modern. So we've got some cards that I don't normally play, so let's go over them real quick. We've got Vendilion Clique here. Don't see this card so often in Modern anymore, so this is a 1 blue 3/1 legendary creature fairy wizard, flash flying. When Vendilion Clique enters the battlefield, look at target player's hand. You can choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player reveals the chosen card, puts it on the bottom of their library, and draws a card. So non-land card, you may. You can also target yourself with that if you wish. So it gives us a little bit of a chance to start a beatdown with that, in addition to the fact that, just a good way to start getting going, as well as a little bit of disruption for some combo decks. We got the best blue-green creature in the format, Ice-Fang Coatl, and the second best blue-green creature in the format, Uro, hanging out in this deck. As well as some growth spirals, so we're looking to go big and go long. Got abundant growth in Arcum's Astrolabes, as well as the Ice-Fangs, to combo up with our Yorion Sky Nomad in order to sort of stay in this game long. And the card that largely has replaced Vendilion Clique, but it looks like this deck is playing one of, is Brazen Borrower. And the reason we're playing one of that and one of Kolaghan's Command and one of Cyclonic Rift is we were playing 2 copies of Mystical Teachings in our 80-card deck. So this has 4 and a blue. Search your library for an instant card or a card with flash. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. It has a flashback of 5 and a black. So this allows you to use a bit of a tutor package to your deck. We also got 1 copy of Spell Snare. We've got 3 copies of Snapcaster Mage in order to replay the cards out of our graveyard. So around last year, a little bit after War of the Spark came out, there was a Wilderness Reclamation Sultai deck that was around in Modern. This deck is very influenced, I would say, with some of its card choices by that deck. Weird suggestion, -1 click, +1 cling to dust. That or Surgical Extraction? Which do you think is better? It's probably the cling, right? Because we are using our graveyard for Uro only. Yeah, let's do that. I like that suggestion. Yeah, clean the main board, maybe a surgical. Oh, we've got 2 surgicals in the sideboard already. Okay, good suggestion from Alex. So we're gonna hit that up. You can't see the chat right now. You'll be able to see it when I flip it up in a second. And then of course we have the Cryptic Command, Mystic Sanctuary lock, as well as Mystic Sanctuary to pull a lot of the instants out of our graveyard and keep playing them. So yeah, that's pretty much everything worth saying about this deck. Let's hop on into a league and see how she goes. You can now see the suggestion from my wonderful friend Alex, Canadian Bobo, in the chat. Notably, this deck lacks Karuga the Macro Sage, so I like its chances. I was really tempted. Do you want me to do a stream tomorrow night with the Karuga deck from Legacy? There was a Legacy Karuga deck. Do you want to see the Legacy Karuga deck played, Roy? I bet you do. We played a Karuga deck on this channel. The Legacy Karuga deck topped the challenge, or if it wasn't top 8, I think it was top 16. Can't burn your tickets with good conscience. Well, I mean, here, let me go look it up, because I know it existed within the last month or so. Legacy. Oh no, search. Here's my Yorion against Ichiroku. Throwing this hand back, 1 land plus only Astrolabe. Not good enough to get going. Here we go. Much better. Comfortable tossing back one of these lands. We got a bunch of cantrips and a growth. Well, we're against no companion deck. And we just toss back the abundant growth here. Or the growth spiral. Let's toss back the growth spiral. We'll cantrip into things that we need. Format, legacy, card, sideboard. Wait. Ooh, could be some humans. Elemental. All right. Well, a gentle start. Okay. So let's go get a breeding pool and kill their Aether Vial. Got him. Yikes. Trying to find this deck. I know I saw it at some point. I'd decay it, but I'm crazy. I mean, we done did it, my friend. We done did it. Okay. What I'm tempted to do now is blow up their Cavern of Souls with my Assassin's Trophy. That might be a little nuts. Or the Aether Vial. The Aether Vial is obviously a little sketch. What did they put on top? Voice of Resurgence. That makes sense. We can beat that with Cryptic, but we're going to have to find more card draw. I think we're good here for now. Yorion should be able to buy us time, and Assassin's Trophy is perhaps better. I'd rather trophy the Cavern. No, I know we'd rather trophy the Cavern, but I don't think I'm actually countering any of their stuff for now. I think Cryptic Command is just going to fog them. Getting them to shuffle looks nice. Oh, getting them to shuffle was the reason to do it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that part. Well. Probably just blowing up this Risen Reef. Hopefully they don't have... Hopefully they don't have the Thunderkin Awakener. Oh god, what is this? Oh, Flame King Harbinger. Oh, for the trigger. Nice. Very nice. Wait. Roy, you see the problem here. Put Skelemental on top. Okay. Search his library. Gets the land. Shuffles. They burn themselves, Roy. They burn themselves. So I'm pretty sure what we're going to do is end of turn bounce Aether Vial, draw a card. We'll see if... Yeah, okay. Harbinger trigger, resolve, then the Reef trigger, then the trophy. Oh, it is in their hand. Huh. We're going to fog them anyway this turn, so... Yeah, hopefully they cast the Skelemental. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. That actually did come down. It's not going to matter. Whee! And take your elemental. It's fine. Definitely need to consume the Meek in the post-board games. Okay, I think I want to play Astrolabe and then snap Abrupt Decay this turn. Then we'll play the Yorion next turn. Kind of locked myself into that line already anyway, instead of playing the Yorion, but I'm okay with it. Dude. Curvy McLemons. That's a great name, at least. Oh god. Skelemental again? More Skelemental? Yikes! Unsettled Mariner, sure. You're bad? What did you do wrong? Holy crap. Okay, just dead. Thunderkin Awakener is one of those cards that I did not realize for the longest time that it itself has haste. And they pushed this out of that. Yeah, I mean, we died to an aggro deck. It's fine. Like, that's going to happen. Pulse of Murasa? Probably. So Force is pretty bad here. Like their only non-creature spell is Vile. Same reason Spell Snare is bad. Cling to Dust is actually great here. Push is fine. Cyclonic Rift is good. K-Com's good. Archmage's Charm good. Brazen Borrower is probably kind of medium. So is Vendilion Clique. Just having the 1 toughness is not... This is not the kind of matchup where we need that kind of clock. I don't think. I guess Brazen Borrower could be okay. Just bring in the 1 pulse, maybe. Kind of like 2. Just cut a growth spiral. Try it like that. Trim one card. Yep, that's a keeper. Oh, I also looked up the more correct Japanese translation of Yorion Sky Nomad, which is Yorion, the Wanderer of the Sky. So he's got an even more Kamigawa-like name, which I am okay with. Dude. Definitely reeks of Kamigawa. Got that Kamigawa stank on it. Skelemental again. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so we're gonna go Growth Spiral into Abundant Growth here. Yikes. Actually, we're gonna go into Astrolabe. Oh, that's a good one. God, this card, man. I just sometimes. Cavern of Souls. I mean, I'm glad it exists. Really, I am. I promise that is a factual statement. But it is just the most tilting gosh darn thing sometimes. Okay, so I can Abundant Growth. So we can't get to the Consume the Meek this turn. I can Mystic Sanctuary back Growth Spiral. I don't actually want it. What I want is land. So we're just going to leave that in the bin. A little unfortunately. Probably play Uro here. Gains me some life, which ain't the worst thing in the world. We could hit a land here and then be able to cast the Astrolabe. Nope. Of course not. Okay. So we get to keep 3 of these cards. Actually, I think we're gonna. Yikes! Come on now. Could you just a little bit of chill, opponent? Jesus. Just trying to play some magic over here. My God. Okay, so we'll lose Archmage's Charm and. Yeah, Ice-Fang's fine, because we have the Cryptic to fog them next turn, assuming that we don't draw the land. So we didn't. We've got Aether Gust too, which is good. So actually shouldn't need the Cryptic as a fog. Aether Gust should be able to help us get through this. Jeez. Okay, we really like to hit another land. We are almost 20 cards into our deck. I mean, we've done 3 fetches, so we've unfortunately thinned in a way that is not really what we want here. Primal Beyond. Problem with gusting this would be if their other card is Thunderkin Awakener or similar, but I think it's worth flipping it on top. Well, yeah. Alright. Let's pray they don't immediately have Thunderkin Awakener here. Hopefully one card in their hand is not pure gasoline. No. Holy crap. Seriously? Oh my god. Oh, we're at 1. I can't believe we didn't even just die. Like, it's not even a relief in any meaningful way. Good God. What can you do? This has been my day. Yeah. All right, moving on to the next one. You don't kill me, opponent. I kill me. Jeez. I literally was like, oh, what are the odds that they have a Thunderkin Awakener in their hand? Their hand would be perfect. It could have been another Skelemental. They had the mana for it, but like, you know, you don't You don't expect that to happen. I swear to you, I saw a Karuga the Macrosage deck in Legacy that top 8'd a challenge or something, but I can't find it. Maybe it didn't top 8, and that's why I'm not finding it in the dumps here. Which I guess means we're doing some combing. In the dark, no companion. I'll keep this. It's not great, but it's fine. Excuse me? Keep. I want to keep. Oh, we're on the draw? Whoops. That's probably even better. We ain't found shit. I just watched that movie last weekend, actually. It was as good as I remember it? Better than I remember it? I don't know. I don't actually know how I feel. It was fine. It was enjoyable. Yeah. That's a whole thing. What if we didn't, though? Please. For the love of God. I love Force of Negation. Okay. I can't beat Neuro anyway. So let's go. Sorry, not Neuro, another Teferi. Maximize advantage. Oh, well, now I can beat another Teferi. Thanks, deck. You always know just what to do. Dude. Cool. Hey, we finally drew a Mystical Teachings. That's exciting. Got our namesake card. We ain't found shit. Alright, well. See you later, Snap. Sorry, opponent. Now, the real question is, am I just jamming my Uro to the graveyard here? I think I am. I suppose I could just sit. They're stuck on mana. And I can keep accruing more and more advantage here. Getting this Uro into play seems like it'd be really good. And then if they wrath me or anything, I'm up a card. Let's just do that. Nope. Easy Uro, always try to make them have it. Yeah, I guess so. This is my turn. This is fine. I don't really mind. We got the dream team here. So this is going to be the game, though, where Vendilion Clique and Brazen Borrower were like A+. I don't think I actually want to play either of them right now, though. This means I won't have Cryptic on their turn if they have Jace or otherwise. Okay. I think I'm supposed to teachings here at end. No, I'm going to click. Some things just click. Spell Queller. Okay. Are they going to... Wow. Did they just... Okay. Sure. Neat. Cool spell, bro. Okay. Let's draw land. And land. Yikes. Yeah. I have Force and Brazen Borrower here, so we gonna be fine. Am I just casting this? Pretty sure I'm just casting this. Probably don't play Spell Pierce. Let's find out. Cool. Man, I'm just, you know what they say, lucky in love, unlucky with lands, question mark. That's fine. Just gonna keep playing flash threats here and bury them. Have you considered being luckier? I mean, I've considered it. Sorry I missed that earlier. I was too busy over here considering being luckier when you said it. What's the OG saying? Regarding luck? Lucky in cards, unlucky with love. It's basically like you're either lucky at playing cards or you're lucky with love. It's one of the two, but you can't have both. I mean, that's a saying. I don't know if that's like the saying. Better lucky than good is the magic one, or the one I hear more often in a magic context. Luck be a lady, yeah. Luck be a lady tonight. Do 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 do. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a what? Do I care? I don't really care, right? Mystical teachings. We're gonna do something cool if they'll let me. Oh no. Remand? Okay. Alright. Where's my thing? Luck be a lady tonight. Do do boo do do. Wow. Do do boo do be wee. Luck let a gentleman see. How nice a dame you can be. Shove. Spronk. Right. So we could Mystic Sanctuary, a Force of Negation, and then play Yorion, and then draw a million cards. I think we're just going to do the first half of that, honestly. I'm just going to stack a Force of Negation on top, and then if I get to play this Cryptic Command, we'll just crush them. I don't need to do anything. They grab Batterskull, which is not going to be relevant fast enough for it to matter. All my creatures are flying anyway, so the only reason I can imagine they're doing this is because they have a Supreme Verdict, and they want the Batterskull for after the fact. If they Verdict, we're probably going to bounce our Brazen Borrower and draw a card, and then replay the Brazen Borrower and kill them. Yeah. They were counting on something to come up, but I don't know what. It's cool. So we've got Dispute for this matchup. Both our charms are in our deck. Yeah, they were. They were. Yeah, they scooped. You wanted to steal the germ and then kill them with it? That would have been a good line. That would have been fun. Oh yeah, Veil of Summer seems alright here. Not as good as Mystical Dispute against the Teferi deck, because we need to land the one before the other. I think... Oh, we can probably cut some number of Fatal Push. Do I want to do that against probably want to Consume the Meek, actually. What did we see out of them? Because they didn't do a lot. They played Teferis, they played a Jace, they played a Stoneforge Mystic, so they were like a Stoneblade deck. So... I think I can go down a Trophy. I think I can go down a push. So they don't seem particularly aggressive. I want to go down the Clique, so I'm gonna. Kolaghan's command is nuts here. I think I want to go down a Growth Spiral, something like that. I think we're good there. Hope my medium rendition of Frank Sinatra's Luck Be a Lady, which I'm assuming was not written by him because then they never are. Did not drive away too many people. Larry's Punchworthy, you can have that anytime you want. You don't even have to pay. Boo doo boo doo boo. Wow now. Was that movie had a great appearance in Mrs. Doubtfire. Well, I'm not here. Shifty eyes. Oh, Roy. You wonderful human. Okay. League, no. No. Oh, that's the Super Qualler that Bob Huang won. So it was before that one. Does anyone know? Does anyone remember what the release date of Ikoria was? Was it like early May? No, it was before that. Oh, I found it. I found the deck. All right, we found the deck. We found the Legacy Karuga deck. All right, keep this. Opponent also kept their hand. If you go down to 10th place, Jizma, yeah, here. You've never seen Mrs. Doubtfire? Mrs. Doubtfire is fire. Movie is A++ amazing. Robin Williams' greatest work. If you go to 10th place in that challenge, there's the Karuga deck from Legacy. Do you remember Carl from that early episode of The Simpsons, Roy? Mr. Simpson, did you bring your umbrella today? No. No, the other Carl. No, not Carl from Lenny and Carl. Oh, is that character's name Carl also? The episode where Homer gets hair. Simpson and Delilah? Simpson and Delilah. I think it's a season 2 episode of The Simpsons called Simpson and Delilah. Homer gets a hair growth tonic. He uses the company insurance for it, which is verboten. Which obviously eventually goes poorly for him, but he hires a hilarious male secretary. Mr. Simpson, don't you sit on that filthy thing 1 second longer. That's fine. They want to draw cards. Dental plan. All right. Fine. Yeah, you probably would remember it if you saw some of the episode. It's a really, really good like classics. They missed their land drop. Good lord. All right, well, I know how to win a control matchup. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is a good episode. It's a damn good episode. Anyway, Carl is played by Harvey Fierstein, who plays Robin Williams' gay brother in Mrs. Doubtfire, and he is fantastic. The whole movie is really good. Opponent missed their land drop. We're on 6. Sup. Just flexing on them big time. We're going to play Earl go to 7. Whee! I like to move it. I like to move it. Remand. You didn't remand my end of turn growth spiral? You goofball. I mean, I guess I understand that, but... You goofball. You can just replay it. We could have done... But I don't actually have enough blue cards to make me feel comfortable about pitching the Snapcaster to Force to beat Teferi or Jace there. Because if we lose that fight, we're on like low resources. Obviously, they don't know that, but like I'm still not thrilled about doing it. Remand again, gross. Yeah, that's the other part of these control mirrors. Some people are gonna have all the tempo counter magic. Yeah. My hand is just really weak here. So. But if they try casting anything, I get to force it and then Mystic Sanctuary Uro and pick the force back up. So, like, we're pretty happy to sit. They're going to put the Archmage's Charm on top? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Ever see a sandwich? I could take a bite out of you. Kruga deck looks neat. Yeah, I don't know if it's any good in Legacy anymore, but one thing worth noting is it was competing. I mean, yeah, that's true, but it was competing against Lurrus decks and Yorion decks, and Lurrus and Zerda are now banned in Legacy, so the competition should be a little softer now than it was at the time. Now, that doesn't mean it necessarily lines up better against the new breed of competition, but it might. They have 2 mana untapped here. If they have Teferi, can play Snapcaster, and then, yeah, we should be able to beat it down. Dovin's Veto. You jerk. But this is your turn, so that's fine. You want to spend your turn vetoing that? That's fine. Still play Force of Will and Force of Negation. Yeah, exactly. I haven't looked at the deck that carefully, but I just remember that it does exist. Oh, that's one I need to get the Japanese translation for, is frickin' Uro, obviously. So that I can do the old badass Japanese voice actor voice. Do I still have Scryfall up? Yeah, I do. I have it on the other screen. Hold on. First, I want to get rid of some of these. Dude. Poke. Translate into Japanese, grab the name, throw it on the Google. Yeah. All right. Snap Mystical Dispute here and put Force of Negation on top seems good. So that's what I'm gonna do. Whoop. Trigger. I know it's not a trigger. Actually, that one is. Cast the Force of Mystical Dispute. So, Shizan no Ikari no Titan Uro. Love it. Uro. Mystical Dispute on a non-blue card. Yeah. If you want to get your Twitch meme cred together, you got to use. Hold on. What is the? Yeah. This boy here. That's your emote for that situation. Opponent concedes. Yikes. Yeah, those are both good. PogChamp or Craigasm, both reasonable choices. All right, so felt pretty good there against Companionless. Yeah, they both work. I just I think when you get something that's like so unexpected, I like the other one. Whereas like PogChamp is like, oh, so skillful. I think it's probably because it displays emotion so clearly when the emoticons are so tiny. If you think of like a clown. Shizan no Ikari no Titan Uro. Love it. Love that boy. Okay, we're here up against bad gods. Hand is very reasonable. We're against a Zerda deck with Kolaghan's Command in my... Sign me up. Sign me up. I got Kolaghan's Command right there in my hand. We got Kolaghan's Command up in the sand. We're going to smash them up as fast as we can. Alright. Let's do it. Sometimes you just gotta get in there. You gotta have the right card for the situation, and your opponent, you know, they're not gonna have anything to say about it. I gotta look up the quote of him talking about his owning a tiger again. 'Cause, like, anytime you have a companion, I feel like that's the right thing. Yeah, it is really funny, right? You know, I like Homa Simpson. You know, I respect him, but I am gonna make orphans of his children. You know, they do have a mother champ, yes, but I would expect that she would die from grief. It's just the best. Oh my god! Like, it's just so fucking funny. Oh, it's so funny. All right, womp womp. I think we're okay against most turn 2s they could have here. Whoa. No. Come on. Just because we're playing Magic on Friday night doesn't mean I have to have, like, this kind of F&M opponent. All right, good. I think I want to K-Calm that down and make them discard a card. We have the Force of Negation is back up here. So, and the coolest thing is they can't see it coming because we have no red mana or black mana in play. Boosh. Get stomped. Discards Leyline of Abundance. Neat. Aura Gnarlid. That's a card. What is with the templating? Creatures with power less than Aura Gnarlid's power can't block it. Aura Gnarlid gets +1/+1 for each aura on the battlefield. Is it like the creatures with power less than Aura Gnarlid's power? Yeah. Oh, Aura Gnarlid gets +1/+1 for each aura on the battlefield. It counts your opponents. So is it the sick tech for the Aura mirror match? Is that what we're led to believe here? Is it weird for me to say that this deck feels like it should 110% have that Consume the Meek in the main deck? Trying to build a Kruger deck in EDH. Oh, yeah. Leyline E. I think I would like to counter that spell and draw a card. I can't do that yet. I'm going to put K-Com on top. Dude. So they wanted to have the 4 mana afterwards. What does this actually read? Whenever you tap a creature 4 mana, add an additional green. Okay, so they would have added green, white there. Could have played the Zerda, and then the Leyline activation would have been cheaper. Okay. Is this the turn for just jamming Yorion? Potentially. Yeah, I think so. So we'll get another Mystic Sanctuary reset, my other Cryptic, and then Yorion here. Is that? Or do I not want to go that shields down? I think I'm okay too. I have Force of Negation. I'm going to draw another 2 cards, and I know one of them is going to be a Cryptic for the future. I don't know. Let's give him a chance to do stuff. Might regret this. No fear in the dojo here, friends. Gotta sweep the leg. This one go here. This one go here. Yay! Dude and dude. Hey! My favorite snack. Shalai. Sure. Duskwatch. Okay. So I'm gonna bounce the Shalai, kill the Duskwatch. I don't have quite enough mana for that, but I think we're definitely gonna bounce the Shalai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can bounce the Shalai this turn with Cryptic Command. And then next turn, Cyclonic Rift their board. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So... Sprawling. Fear the fearsome fury of the forest fawn. Could just fog this turn with Cryptic. I guess. Yeah. Could have done, but I like this better. Most important thing about this line, Roy, is it dodges main deck Veil of Summer. Stoneforge. Sure. Sword of Fire and Ice. Nice. Yep. Cantrippin'. Boink. Sprawling. Okay, so I have Death Touch here, so I think I'm just going to crack in for 5. Am I supposed to let them play more stuff? Is that wise? Can I lose? I don't think I can lose. Let's find out. Wouldn't put it past the green-white decks in this meta. I agree. I mean... If I were them, I might play main deck Veil of Summers. I almost played main deck Veil of Summers in the Maximum Luca Drive deck, but that deck was very much a meme, so... I was like, what is like a meme-y way to play a combo deck? Oh, I know. Oh no. Oh no, Roy, it's got protection now. They're going to swing for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage here. They're going to kill me. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Hey, what happened to your board? I don't, Tee. OP was playing Pioneer. Kind of. It really looks like it. It's Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic and the swords really feel like Pioneer level cards, right? You were playing EDH. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Magic's great. Okay. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. 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 Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Bam-bam. Beam-ba-doo. 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 Beep. Wait-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Beep. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Beep. Wait-doo. Wait-doo. Boom. Bow. Beep-a-dee, beep-a-dee. Sure. You can have all the little dorks you want, friend. They're all fine in the eyes of Yorion. All beautiful in the eyes of our beautiful Sky Dragon. I know. I just want it to be a dragon. Wait, I don't even need to counter this? I have a Kolaghan's Command in my hand right now. I'm still going to Teachings, because it's neat. I love this card. Teach me something, deck. Wait, can we kill them? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No. There's no singleton... Oh no, I could have killed them. Yeah, by Kolaghan's commanding their face. But that's fine. We could have teachings for Clique or Brazen Borrower, and then cast the. Oh, I didn't leave red up here. Yeah, I screwed myself up a little bit. I see how we'll get out of this. Cyclonic Rift. 7. So actually, yeah, I don't think we can kill them on my turn. Should have been able to, but I wasn't thinking about it until it was too late. I mean, I was thinking about it, but I didn't think about it hard enough because I'm an idiot. Which is fine. So we're just gonna derp our way through this turn, just a little sadly. So Shock Shatter. Red, black, blue. Bank. You want to get nuts, opponent? Come on. Let's get nuts! What? Nuts. The last of the peanuts. Okay, so with the rest of their mana, if they play Zerda, we just fetch up a push and push their Pilgrim. So this is fine, right? I don't care. If they go for it. Suppose I could just force it. There's like no downside to just forcing this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to force it without tapping mana. Donk. Boosh. Good game. You want to play Shalai? You want to play your Shalai? It's not going to save you. It's not going to save you. That's fine. Attack. Turn army sideways. Did you make the basket? I did. Nailed it. It was tight. All right, we're gonna teachings for a Cryptic Command anyway and just tap them. But like, yeah, they conceded. No kidding. Did you make the basket? You're great, Roy. I have wonderful people here. Wonderful people here. All right, Consume the Meek, A+ card. Aether Gust seem good also. You can gust a Zerda through a Veil of Summer, which is kind of nice. I think 1 Pulse of Murasa might be okay. Nah, I don't need that. Surgical Extraction? Probably not either. Spell Snare good. Cling is probably unnecessary unless I'm proven otherwise. Clique is good. Borrower also good. Just go down. Spiral, Cryptic. An Ura? Something like that. So I don't really need to... I just need to survive them trying to combo me. It seems like they're not particularly good at the second... at the beatdown aspect of the matchup here. I think it's okay to do this. Don't think I need that much life gain. I don't think I need 4 Cryptics. I will find one by the time I need it. And the Growth Spiral, I think you can always just cut one if you need to. This one Jace has literally never shown up. Which I guess is okay. Yeah, I just don't want to cut 3 Uros. You're probably right, actually. You're probably right. I think most games against this deck, if I had the option to draw 2 Uros or 2 Growth Spirals, almost all the time I'll be happier with 2 Growth Spirals. 2 Uros is very clunky and very slow, and they can just combo kill you, so the life gains are not relevant. Yeah, that's probably right. I mean, they have the ley lines, so they're definitely no ley line again. Okay, well, at least their hand isn't quite as god-awful as last game. But we have turn 1 Fatal Push, so should put us in a reasonable spot. Get out of here. Boosh. See ya. I wish I was playing one of my Turbo Chalice decks against this deck. It'd be great. They have so many 1CMC cards. Have you ever seen Fainting Goats? I have not. I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. Is it like an evolutionarily developed response to threats where they just? So I picture whenever I push a creature, they just clonk, just keel over. Yeah, that's such a stupid. They freeze. Well, were you here when Mare Bear was telling us about rabbits? Juvenile adolescent stage where they can sort of like get freaked out and hop away from predators so fast that their spine snaps. Like evolution at its finest. Evolution is not a perfect system. It's functional. Okay, so they do have the combo kill on board. Resolving this Zerda basically puts me dead next turn. I'm going to post the link here or on Facebook. Oh, here's fine. Here's fine. I'm not going to look at it right now, but I will look at it. Okay. Your creature super has summoning sickness. So if I bounce this now, next turn I can reset my Fatal Push. Yeah, okay. So we're going to bounce the Llanowar Elves. Fetch up my Triome. Oh, we'll just attack. Monk. Of course. We got double force plus assassin's stroke. Gavany Township. Oh no. It's so cheap to activate. It's just green white. Pilgrim. Yikes. Might be trophying a township. Just pop the whole thing. Where's this going? Zerda? Oh shit, they're going to attack me for 5? Wait. If they pump their Zerda, I'm just going to trophy it. Otherwise, I'm happy to take 3. Oh, yeah. Right, of course. Oh, but they can't untap it again. Oh, they could tap it again and then untap it again? Interesting. Yeah. All right. Now untap it again. Do it. Tap down so you can't trophy me. Oh, friendo. I'm so sorry. No more Fox Elemental. Do they only play one mantle? It depends. I don't know exactly what list they're on. Easily possible that they only play one mantle. I would guess they probably play 3 or 4 with this specific configuration, so that they could find it more easily, because they're playing like infinite mana dorks. I think this is like the all-in sort of version of this deck, if I had to guess, which obviously okay. I'm gonna fetch up the trophy just so that if at all it becomes an issue, we can blow up the mantle or kill a Zerda again. This doesn't have death touch, so we're going to keep attacking with it. Because they could have things like what's the name of the card? Biomancer's Familiar, which allows them to combo. I think. I don't know, let's find out. No, just creature. Oh, does this give it to the creature? Yeah, okay, it does. So yeah, that would allow them to combo. All right, this time we're just going to go get the Fatal Push. I think it's fine by now. Because I also might be playing Yorion this turn. Yorion! Tapping a permanent for mana confuses people. Agreed. Definitely something I've seen more than once. Wait, I want to attack first. Get my free damage off my Ice-Fang Coatl. Oh, and the Borrower, I guess. Bonk. Might as well untap them both. Whee! Snack. I know he's a serpent. But he's always going to be a snake in my heart. Das ist ein Office. Thank you. All right. What do you got, nerd? And Larynx Punchworthy, if you're still here, is the reason you like me playing these decks because it's like me liking people speedrunning really long games? I think it might be. All right, got him. Boo-boo! Because then I don't have to play them. Do you like them? Like, is that the deal? Like, you like them? You like seeing them play? You just don't have the patience? Either way, I'm gonna grab some water and then we'll get into match number 4. think I might grab a beer. All right, I have gotten myself a pint of Löwenbrau, brewed to the highest standards of Bavarian purity. I don't have an MTGO collection. I mean, I've built one. The only thing I had before was Strifopile. Do you think Aura Shards is good for modern? Too good for modern? No, I don't think it's too good for modern. I just don't know if it's the kind of card they want to print. But we could get it in Modern Horizons too. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. You just like watching. I got you. I got you. I know how that is. I took the dive after watching a bunch of Saffron Olive a couple years back. So I started out with standard Grixis mid-range during the Amonkhet era. And then I went on from there. And eventually, once I had a situation which was no longer draining my finances as much as I was before, I bought into Legacy Strifopile, and then we just rolled from there. And now I'm here. So I invested something like 800 USD at the beginning for the collection that I had, and then I've rolled that into Going Infinite. Oh, Roy, I actually have to sort of amend or append my previous description of why I started streaming, because the actual beginning of my streaming was before I could stream when I was still on my last contract. Whenever I would play MTGO on land, I would also be downloading Jeff Hoagland videos and Andrea Mengucci videos and whoever I was particularly interested in the deck that they were playing at the time, so that I could watch them at night on the boat after I finished work. And when I did start playing, I thought, well, I can't do as many reps as other players, but what if instead of just like blasting infinite reps here, I record every game that I play so that I can rewatch them and try to learn from them. And I actually had a repository of games that I would go through, and then I would do them and I would commentate them for myself. I would record myself commentating the match I was watching, and I had planned on uploading them to YouTube, but it just kind of never really worked out. And a lot of the time, the place I was recording in on the ship was people would walk through, and I didn't really want to be like make it a whole thing. So there's a more thorough description of how I started streaming. Okay, we've got one more turn on this, right? Yeah, cool. I'm glad you did it. Yeah, me too. It's funny too because like I so rarely nowadays, very rarely do I go back and watch through matches that I've played before, but I do actually do it from time to time. I would say I watch two or three matches per week where I think back on something and I'm like, I want to see if I'm like, was I completely goofy? Like I'll just be like in the middle of a run and I'll be like, wait a minute, in that one match, did that one thing happen or is there something else I could have done? And I usually go back and most of the time what I find out is like, I thought I remembered that there was a line and then I go back and watch the tape and I'm like, oh, no, that wasn't there. Immediately going infinite playing Strifopile though, that was a pretty big boost to my confidence. Is like, I never really finished a league worse than 3-2. And I got a bunch of 4-1s, and the only time I could have gone 5-0 when I was 3-0, the person who I was against was like, "Hey, I'm about to go 5-0. Will you scoop to me so that I can have the 5-0?" And at the time I was like, I wasn't recording it or anything, so I was like, "Yeah, for sure, whatever." Because I didn't care about trophies or anything like that. And then I won the next match, so I would have been 5-0 if I had won that one, or if I had kept that. Okay, so we can Mystical Teachings for a Force of Negation if we need to. Next turn they're going to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Which means I can play this Abundant Growth this turn. I probably should have played Flooded Strand, Mystic Sanctuary, put the Cryptic on top, and drawn it. The fact that they don't necessarily know I have another counter is like maybe relevant in some way. I doubt it. Yeah, they did. They were playing Blue-White Miracles with Teferi Time Raveler, and I beat them playing Strifopile. And as the clock was ticking down, when I was about to 2-0 them, they were basically saying they basically hopped in chat and they were like, "Hey, I'm 4-0 right now. If you scoop to me, I'll be 5-0. I'll give you like this many like they basically were going to give me the difference between the 5-0 and the 4-1 in prizes. They just wanted to get their list published, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Like, if it was the same amount of material reward to me, yeah. No, they didn't just like get the free concession. I know exactly where I was because I was in Bermuda in a pub called the Frog and Onion, which I have cool Magic stories. I really do. Like, I hated in the final round of the tournament. Okay, so if I play this Mystical Teachings now and they have the Ad Nauseam, they can combo. So we're not going to do that because I don't feel like losing right now. Good. Now we can fetch up a Mystic Sanctuary, put Cryptic on top, play Ice-Fang Coatl, and draw that. Have you ever eaten frog? No. It was a Irish sort of pub place. I don't know if it's actually Irish, but it was that Irish style pub, and it was just the name of the place. They don't serve Swan at the Swan and Firkin, right? They do serve beer out of Firkins. Well, not anymore. I mean, they historically, I'm sure they would have, but unlike in Resolve, I can beat that. What we're really worried about here is the Ad Nauseam. Dental plan. If I Cryptic to bounce this right now, they can beat me by playing the Ad Nauseam response. So we're just not tapping down at any point where they could easily be like, "Oh, I'm Ad Nauseam," and then it's like, "Oh, well, I guess we lost." Hooray. I feel so deceived. My dad and I actually went there when he came to Bermuda, and we had Oh, what is the name of the Bermuda drink with the authentic Bermuda rum? Dark and Stormy. We had Dark and Stormies on a pirate ship themed bar, which was actually like a small like triple decker boat. So it was like a super scaled down pirate ship. That's what it looked like, but it was actually a bar. So they're casting Spoils of the Vault. We have Force Cryptic here, so I'm pretty sure I can let this resolve. If what they're getting with it is... what is the name of the card? If what they're getting with it is Pact of Negation, though, that's pretty bad. But what I can do is go counter target spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand, bounce their Phyrexian on life. And then if they try to push through the Ad Nauseam next turn, because they only have 4 mana right now, I guess they could have Sivian Spirit Guide, but if they do that, I get to force them anyway. And we should be okay from here. I can't force right now, actually, so if they have the force here, they have a Simeon Spirit Guide and Ad Nauseam specifically, they can get me here. Well, shoot. Forgot it was my end step. Yeah, before I went down this road. Okay, so we get to see their whole deck here. My bad, folks. For anyone here who's disappointed, me too. A little bit. Not really. They played this really, really tight. So I'm pretty sure what they were going to do with this was grab Pact of Negation. But then they probably wouldn't be able to beat double counter on their turn. So that's my bad. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can Lightning Storm me now. Okay, they're playing a version with at least 1 sleight of hand. The most... No, they've got 2. So they got the 6 draw spells and probably 1 pact. How many oracles? Why do you always ask about their oracles? Why is that the most interesting card for you? I didn't check, but... I'm really interested in the answer to this question. What is the deal with you and Oracle, Thassa? Thassa's Oracle? It's always 4, dude. It's always 4. It will never not be 4. They're always going to be like until there's some kind of reasonable meta change. I'm pretty sure they're always going to play 4 Thassa's Oracle and 4 Spoils of Vault because it gives them more ways to instantly win the game with an Unlife or a Angel's Grace. And Angel's Grace. It's their only reasonable way to win. Everything else is easy to interact with. Also, I thought they didn't play it by default, which is why I inquired. No, I think if you look at all the recent lists for the deck, I think they're all playing 4 of that. Let's go to the tape. So MTG top 8. Oh, actually, you know what's better for this? Goldfish. Because Goldfish actually posts this. So for anyone curious, if you go to the meta on Goldfish, we go Modern. Ad Nauseam actually should be pretty high up here. Yeah, it's actually broken onto the first page. I mean, it's 12th, but... so if you scroll down, 3.6 in 100% of decks. So every single deck is playing it. It does not look, though, like my suggestion was correct. There are actually some versions that will play 4. So that's a 4. These are league ones, though. Hold on. What about the challenge? So Donkin's was the one I played before. That's 3. So there are some 3s. And Donkin was the version I played before, but I don't know if I played... I didn't play this version because this one's playing Sleight of Hand and Serum Visions. So it looks like they might cut one to make room for Sleight of Hand, and that means they cut, I think it was the other land. But they also got another island in this deck too, so they have more basics than they used to. No, see, this is why we learn. I just realized that was game one. Oh yeah, yeah. Can I keep this hand? Yeah, they're pretty slow. I generally look at win cons. That's fair. Honestly, that's probably smart. Thought they'd trim on win cons. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they did, right? They trimmed on Thassa's Oracle, so you were 100% right. They trimmed on some of their win cons for consistency. Which is, if they ad nauseum, the Thassa's Oracle usually doesn't matter. But it can. So while this is on the stack, not that it really matters, but yeah, I want the steam vents just in case I pick up the Kolaghan's command. Just realized the Tekken is playing an obstructionist. No, but maybe it should be. I think it is a good one of in our 95. It's a 95, so I'm pretty sure it's actually a really good one of in the Mystical Teachings 80 card deck. This is a shame, but this isn't coming off yet, so let's try to draw a land? Question mark, please. Yikes! No, I think you're 100% right. I think there should be a Nimble Obstructionist. And at minimum, because you can Mystical Teachings for it in the right matchups. Against Yorion, it's insane. You can literally just be like, yeah, your whole board that you blinked away for value there, yeah, it's just not coming back. So don't worry about it. Feels like you're supposed to hit them with the happiest man in Springfield there. No, it's not coming back, but thanks for looking. Well, you all know what to do. You just look for the happiest man in Springfield. No, people, he's talking about himself, but thanks for looking. It's just A+, like, throwaway jokes. Secretly Barney? No, he's just the most Irish man in Springfield. Alright, we might be dead here. We whiffed on land drops. We don't have a Force of Negation. If they just go all in for it, we're toast. Warm, buttery toast. Sorcery speed casting of things. That's something. Oh, this has got to be the Sphinx, right? Well, crap. Yeah, that's a big gal. Okay. Okay. We can beat that. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. Oops. Looking like this one's up in the air for the 4-color Berg player. Yikes. Ooh. Okay. Come on now. I'm playing enough lands in this deck. I know I am. Come on. Don't do me dirty like that. There we go. That's all I'm talking about. Let's draw another land. I know I'm going to have to discard to hand size. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Don't ad nauseam me, friendo. Venser Shaper Savant was also something that came to mind. I don't know about Venser. He's very expensive for the cost, and you're already playing 4 Cryptic Command. I'm not saying I would never consider it. I'm just saying I don't think so. It's not a unique effect in the same way that that the other ones are. That's fine. I do not want to play anything here. I've got a 1/1 with Death Touch, so I'm happy to sit. It's definitely a unique effect. That's the point. I know it does, but barely. Like it's a consideration. It's definitely a consideration. I mean, I played it before in the Wilderness Wreck deck, right? But I think the more one-ofs like that you put in, it just starts getting out of hand and unwieldy. Now, Homer, don't you eat this pie. All right. No, I don't need to do that. Let's bounce the Unlife at end of turn. Because I have... Yeah. Spring? No, I don't want that. Let's play Ice-Fang. Dude. Snack. I'll take it. I like it. We need a name that's clever at first, but then less funny each time you hear it. What about the B-sharps? Oh, music humor. You appeal to my specific demographic. Baby on board, something, something. Burt Ward. This thing writes itself. Oh, Angel's Grace. I don't like it. Moe's Gas. Is there any way I can beat this if they just go land ad nauseum? No? No. Okay. I mean... Or even just Simian Spirit Guide out of the hand? Spoils. Wait. This is a value spoils? Oh, no. They cast the Angel's Grace. I'm an idiot. But if they play a Thassa's Oracle, it's not uncounterable. Okay. Resolves. Huh. So either they have Veil of Summer or Pact of Negation or some of both, but I think maybe we can beat it because we have Mystical Dispute. Donk. Shh. Really? Are we done here? What? I didn't even have to try. Moe's Gas. That's just okay. I guess we're going to game 3. Yeah, all right then. Nice Sphinx. Sorry, you said Moe's Gas. In what way is Moe Gas in that specific episode? Wanted to make sure we were in the 04 bracket. That's fair. That was an 04 bracket kind of play right there. How was Mo gas in the B Sharps episode? Or are you just talking about Mo being gas in general? Because he is. Mo's great. I thought he was the least Mo-like in that episode. He's not really in that too much, is he? He was happy. Well dressed. Was he? Sociable. In the B Sharps episode? When is he even in that? Uncle Mo's family feed bag. Wasn't he one of the members? No, he wasn't in the B Sharps. You don't remember the 4 members of the B Sharps? They're 2 Dan Castellanettas and 2 Hank Azarias. Which is probably why you got confused, though, if you've got a good ear for voices, because Hank Azaria plays Mo and Skinner and Apu. And Dan and Chief Wiggum. And Dan Castellaneta plays Homer and Barney. So the B Sharps, all 5 members of the B Sharps is actually 2 voice actors. Barney, poor Barney. Well, not in that episode, he's not. Barney's great in that episode. Barney comes off pretty good. There's a really good joke that involves Mo in that episode of I'll have a duff. I will have a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Mo just reaches under the bar. There you go. It's just got him ready to go. Like those are their regular orders. All right, opponent. What do you got? 5 mana Adnos, go. Can you Veil Clique? You can, right? Without Mo, what would we watch on Christmas Eve? You can Veil Clique. So do I just Clique myself? I think I do, because I don't need 2 Ice-Fang Coatls against that deck. I can Veil to draw a card, but I don't really care. I just want to cycle one of these Ice-Fang Coatls. I don't need to. Yep, cool. So they'll draw a card, but they won't prevent the trigger here. That was not the correct timing for that. But they definitely need to draw the card. Like they're flailing around. They don't have enough mana. So I understand why they did that. I'm tempted to Cryptic bounce their Pendant Prism here, but I think that's a little bold. We're just going to play the Abundant Growth. Yeah, see you in a sec, dude. All right. Pass the turn. Just having a nice chill evening here on Friday night. What a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. Value Adnos? Huh? Nope. Okay. Not taking the bait. Okay. It's mighty nice. It's a trip to paradise with my baby on board. It's mighty nice. It's a trip to paradise. Once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and plastic plates. The fact that we were able to make another trip around the sun. Alright. And the whole clan gathers round and nothing left to do about it. We let out a joyful sound and sing that stupid song. Thank you, Arrogant Worms, wherever you are. Actually, I think they're still touring. Canadian comedy band, The Arrogant Worms. What do you got, nerd? You must have something. You gotta have something over there. I don't like it. It's too quiet. All right, what do you got? Tapped Dark Slick Shores. Very impressive. I like it. What up, Roy the boy? How y'all doing? You don't have Death Touch yet, right, little buddy? Okay, we'll fix that up. We'll fix you up. What have they done to my boy? I'm assuming you didn't see that post in the Faithless Brewing Discord, Roy, but Bromat Courier posted a picture of the Godfather in response to the fact that Lutri might get smacked by the companion beatdown on Monday. And it's just a picture of the Godfather going like, what have they done to my boy? Because like Lutri getting punished for the other companions is just like, that's a bad feel, you know? You've actually seen The Godfather. Good for you. It's a good movie. The Godfather 1 and 2 were very good. 3 I never saw because the person who showed me 1 and 2 was like, don't waste your time. Okay. Only saw 1. Well, that is a good one, but I think 2 is supposed to be the good one. Pretty sure 2 is like the good one. Felt like seeing the first one hit the sweet spot because me watching enough to socialize, but not enough to irritate me. Yeah, I got you. The second one does have the scene that they parody where Homer's like, what would my life be like if I joined organized crime? Okay, so we're going to counter draw here and hope that that's good enough on the next turn. Don Homer, my son, he is a very sick. That's a nice donut. Molto bene. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm mystical disputing a Veil of Summer here. Good luck me. Because the only thing I got left after this is a Spell Snare. So, yikes. How's it going, Jackie Chan 1917? Spoils of the Vault. Crap. Oh, no, no, no. They're going to get Pact of Negation? Damn. Yeah. Shoot. Okay. I think we lost this one. They had enough of all of it, and our spells were not mana efficient enough. I think we're going down here. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I screwed up. I could have cast this. No. Maybe they'll do something weird and I'll get to blow them out here. I don't think this actually matters, because they don't have any of the relevant combo pieces in their graveyard right now. If they do something weird at end of turn, it could matter. I don't think it will, but it could. Come on, go for a Thassa's Oracle kill. Don't Lightning Storm me. Don't do it. Why would you do that? Come on. That's ridiculous. It's just a really silly thing. Ah, they got me. Yeah, we're dead here. We're not making them click through Lightning Storm. If for some reason they decided to go for a Thassa's Oracle kill there, we would have been able to maybe beat them with Spell Snare. So we're 2-2, heading into the last one. I don't know if I could have played that one better than I did. It's possible. All right, Yorion. Hold on, I gotta get the Yorion one back up. Oh, hold on. Please tell me it saved it here. Nope, doesn't do that. But this one does. Love it. Love it. We're against Chalice of the Void on 1. Well, I got these Force of Negation, so keep. Scavenger Grounds. Okay, so probably Etron. My hand's a little sketchy. I need to draw that. That is what I needed to draw. Cool. I don't know if my chat died or what, but I'm glad everyone's hanging out here. I'm gonna probably hop into some more. That's fine. I want a 2-for-1 myself for a Mind Stone here. Reached a point where your deck finishes your sentences. Well, the thing is, like, there was such a wide variety of things that actually solved my problem there, because we had Astrolabe, Abundant Growth, any fetch land, any green or blue source, I think that's it. But this is like, I'm glad the deck filled it in because I was like, that's just such a crazy laundry list of things to actually like bang out there. That's fine. Yorion. The problem with trying to write an app like that, by the way, is, as far as what I understand from hearing other people talk about it, there's no output of the log here for Magic Online, which essentially means you can't code anything to what happens in the game unless you're using some kind of like screen reader, which I guess if you had the screen reader keyed in such a way that it read the stack, you could get that to work. But so we're going to get a basic here. Is this live? 4 more lands. Target non-basic. Okay, so they can't kill my they can't kill my snows. Draw a card. Tech Edge is live. Yeah, I see. It's fine. I mean, it's not if they actually go after my land here, but because I can't cast this Abundant Growth yet. Karn the Great Creator. If it's anything I know, it's my lands that blow up lands. Can I get that quoted? Encroaching Wastes. Roy, quote that. Quote yourself on that one. I'd do it, but I'm busy playing this match. But that's beautiful. That's a beautiful statement of fact. If there's anything I know, it's my lands that blow up lands. I got to, what do I say here? You gotta do the Taken quote of, I have a very particular set of skills. Okay, we're gonna take the hit from the Matter Reshaper this turn because I want to be able to Force of Negation the Karn the Great Creator if it comes down. What is up, MTGA Kid? Good evening to you as well. Where are you at in the world that it is also evening for you? I'm on EST, Eastern Standard Time in North America. The gold standard of time. If there's any better time, I'd like to hear it. All right, do I want any of those cards back yet? No. We are just gonna pass the turn. Roy, they've drawn all their Matter Reshapers. It's kind of intimidating, actually, because they kind of like reverse cantrip. I mean, they just put a Mind Stone in off of it. I mean, that's kind of sick, right? Of all the things to travel in packs. Eldrazi, they travel in packs. So we're going to bounce their Matter Reshaper and draw a card here. I don't know why they're not casting things at me. I really don't. Like, now they're going to discard to hand size because they didn't, like, I don't, what are you doing, opponent? What are you doing? I can't. This has got to be like a concession Mystic Sanctuary, right? Like they can't beat 2-for-1s. It's so much value. The value. All right. We'll just reset the growth spiral. I don't really care. Actually, I don't want it. I'm good. Who needs Mystic Sanctuary anyways? The value. All right, you want to scoop yet? It's not. It's not getting anywhere close to this beautiful battlefield. This battlefield is so nice and clean. Perfectly balanced. Thanos is a damn dirty capitalist. No, see, it's equal. See, nobody has anything in this whole area, Roy. See? This battlefield is totally even and equal because nobody has anything in this whole area. If nobody has anything in that area, how could it be unbalanced? I need that explained to me. Toronto, you're from the same place that I am from. Toronto, Ontario, my friend. Sounds exotic. I always loved it when the CBC would have contests and they'd be like, win an all expenses paid trip to Toronto. And you're just like, friend? Walking Ballista. Yeah, all right. I'm at 8. Bus bear. Yeah, because it would be specific, like downtown. Is it like the 10-year anniversary of Two Girls, One Cup or something? I keep seeing people doing titles. Well, I'm 30 now, and I know Two Girls, One Cup came out before I was 20. So it's older than that. So to answer your question, I don't think so. What is up, Papa Junior BX2? I know Papa is fine by you, but yeah, we're gonna take the 2 on this Walking Ballista. I think it's fine. I think we'll be okay. We do need to find one of our Uros reasonably soon. Okay, so I'm gonna reset Cryptic. It's our final Mystic Sanctuary, so we probably want to start bouncing the Cryptic when we can. We're also going to play Ice-Fang. We're also going to play Snapcaster Mage and Archmage's Charm. Just pull way, way, way ahead here. Larynx Punchworthy, we're trying to win the game. Rip, we need to interview them and ask about that. I don't agree. I am the kind of person who avoided many awful internet things in my youth. Meat Spin was... No, I remember the Tech Age dude, but they're probably tapping 4 or 5 for most spells that they want to play. So I think we'll be fine. Like, I know. The danger will be if they find Cavern. No, Tech Edge stands out in my mind so much. It's just like the occasional thing where like my opponent who's playing... sometimes my opponent, when they're playing something crazy like one of the Teamer Scapeshift decks with like 35 lands in the deck, and one of them is a Ghost Quarter, and I'm not expecting Ghost Quarter, and there's just a Ghost Quarter hiding in their like 50 lands. What's Tech Edge? Tectonic Edge. Tectonic Edge is this land. It taps for a colorless. You also have 1 tap. Sacrifice Tectonic Edge. Destroy target non-basic land. Activate this ability only if an opponent controls 4 or more lands. It's just a nickname for that guy. Tech Edge is remarkably good against the decks you play. Well, yes and no, right? Because like the blue-green decks pull ahead so far on mana advantage a lot of the time by playing things like Uro that putting yourself like what do I want to say? Like what's the right card name? Casting Crack the Earth is not that good when your opponent just put 3 lands into play, right? Like if your opponent goes Land Bauble and your play is Land Crack the Earth, like not Land Bauble, Land Astrolabe, and your play is Land Crack the Earth, like what are you doing? All right, Larynx Punchworthy, we're doing the thing. We're beating them down with a 1-1 and a 2-1. This is what I live for. This right here, this is the real magic. Doesn't get any more magic than this moment right here. Sure, I could cast Yorion. I could put a 4-power creature into play, but that would require tapping some amount of my mana. Control decks are the first matchup where I'd go, man, I wish Ghost Quarter was a Tech Edge. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the Tech Edge is ready to go here, so we're just going to counter draw. But it's fine because I have another Snap in my hand, so I don't need to do anything silly. And we drew Uro. Uro also really, like, puts the nail in the coffin against these decks hard. Roy, did you ever figure out how to do a poll in the chat with the bot commands? Scavenger grounds. Yeah, they scooped to that. Because for the next deck, we've got Turbo Red Prison, Sun and Moon, Bogles or Bogles. The Bant Bogles and the Blue Bogles. And I don't know which one I really want to play, but... Huh. I think I'm just bringing in Pulse of Murasa. I think our deck just stomps on them, generally speaking, so we don't need Cling. And we don't need so many forces, I think. We got Cyclonic Rift is fine. There's four options. So Sun and Moon, which is Boros Prison, Mono Red Turbo Prison, Bant Bogles, or the Blue Bogles, which is technically Bant, but there's just a lot of blue. There's enough blue that there's Force of Negation in it. Like you can cut out the Bant Bogles. We'll just the Blue Bogles will be the Bogles option. So it's Bogles, Mono Red Prison, or Sun and Moon. I just want to see if we can do a poll. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Do I want Kolaghan's command in this matchup? Yeah, I do. All right, let's do it. Let's get this 3-2. Oh, I need to mod MTG bot? I see. Here, hold on. There we go. Wait, you're a 5-drop? Who, me? Okay, can we keep this on the draw? Yeah, I think we can. It's not stellar, but... Says... I think you just type the name of the deck. All right, it looks like we're playing Bogles because I can keep track of the two people who responded. That's fine because that was one of the decks I wanted to play tonight anyway. So if anyone else responds, we'll just keep track of it manually for now. I don't know why it's not working, but it says type one of the following to vote without quotes. Huh. Weird. It's working? Is it? It didn't record it, but I guess 69. It'll wait 180 seconds. Okay. I just assumed that it would. I assumed it would like update you on the responses, but I guess it makes sense for it to not. All right. Am I main phasing this growth spiral? Yeah, I am because I want to play the Arcum's Astrolabe this turn and try to play catch up. So they can get Eldrazi Temple this turn and go after my hand. But my hand is kind of banging here, so ooh. Yeah, okay, they're just getting their F6 equity. That's fine. Eldrazi Temple? Yep. Alright. So if they don't take the push, I just push the Thought-Knot Seer. So yeah. Pretty sure they take the push. If I need to, I can petty theft it. They might just take the Uro, because that card is brutal for them. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. My opponent does understand the vulnerabilities of their deck. So we can push an Archmage's Charm this turn. We can push and petty theft this turn. So we're just good to pass here. Most of our deck is instant, as Larynx Punchworthy pointed out for me. What did you prefer to vote for, Papa? And were you in fact a Rolling Stone? People want to know. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he died. There you go. When he died, all he left us was alone. It's a song. It's a very old song. Displace? Oh no, another Thought-Knot Seer. I would like to draw 2 cards in response. Would I? Or would I rather petty theft that? No, I just like to draw 2. Whee! Oh no. Jace. Jace, you were too beautiful for this world. No. Oh, the Mind Sculptor. El Sculptor. Oh, that's what I need to hear in Japanese. That is what I need to hear in Japanese. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Sculptor of minds. Jace. Yeah. Jace the Spirit Carver is the translation. That's a great name. What did they hit? Snapcaster. Weirdness. So noob question inbound. Totally fine, friend. We're noob friendly here. Sounds so much better than Mind Sculptor. It's fine. What do I want to do here? I think I just want to reset Archmage's Charm and hang out. Could also draw it. Yeah, alright. Let's reset the Archmage's Charm. Because we're getting on we're encroaching on Yorion time. And having Cryptic up insulates us against Smashy Boy. I think I'm okay to take 4 here. But yeah, Papa, I've been playing this game for more than half my life, and I'm a judge, and I love helping people. So anytime you have any question, please fire away. It's got to be Smasher. Cool. So I think this is tap their team target of a spell. Okay, so tap their team, bounce the Thought-Knot Seer. I think that's what I want. If you cast a red or green creature and someone set the gust, Aether Gust. So if you read the text on Aether Gust, it says like spell or permanent, something like that. Choose target spell or permanent that's red or green. So everything on the stack is considered a spell in Magic. So that's a creature spell while it's on the stack. And because it's a creature spell and it's red or green, you can choose it with Aether Gust. With the new mutate mechanic, if I bounce the creature they mutate, does the mutate creature still come out for the mutate cost? Yes. Yes, it does. Ransom 60. Yeah, okay, so we're going to bounce the Thought-Knot Seer and tap their team here. And then we can Jace bounce the Smasher, and then I have Brazen Borrower if they replay it. I am a judge. I am a judge. Level 1 judge. Almost made level 2, but add everyone's axe a judge. Roy, come on now. Only been playing since War of the Spark. You started playing Magic in a kind of similar way that I did. I started playing in a set called Scourge. Well, Legions, technically. Scourge came out right after. And then 6 months after that, Mirrodin came out, and Mirrodin broke the game in half. War of the Spark similarly broke the game in half, and then as did many of the other releases right afterwards. So you started playing in an interesting period, my friend. We will discard this Misty Rainforest. Even then, not a whole lot. Well, that's cool, man. If man, woman, child, they, if there's anything you want to learn while you're hanging out here, just ask any questions you like about any part of Magic the Gathering. Or I watch way more than I play. Well, that's a really good way to start, though. Hey, Roy, do I want to steal the relic? I mean, I want to. The question is, am I going to steal the relic? For now, the answer is no, because I really want to find an answer for the Reality Smasher. I have the Cryptic. So I can put the Cryptic... I can put the Cryptic on top and then draw it with Archmage's Charm, draw 2, and Fog there. You could just decay it if nothing else. Yeah, I guess I don't need it. I'm going to reset my Cryptic now because they've got the Relic in play, but it's tapped and all their mana's tapped down. So let's just get my Cryptic out of the danger zone here. Highway to the danger zone. Do-do-do-do. We're probably playing Yorion next turn, if I had to guess. They have a Smasher in hand. They do. I just bounced it with Brazen Borrower. They got a smashy lad. Yeah, okay. Hello, friend. Says Reality Smasher. Whee! Skadunk. Really like to draw a Ice-Fang Coatl somewhere along here. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 mana. Need to find an answer for the Smasher. Playing Yorion is like okay. I think I want to go Astrolabe and then Jace. Astrolabe and then Brainstorm with Jace and see where we're at. Why won't WotC make fetch happen? Bonded fetch. Is that from Future Sight? It is. Or Planar Chaos? I don't remember which one. Like 99% sure that's from one of those. Yeah, okay. That's a card. That's a card. Okay, now we're cooking with propane. Oh, and so is the Assassin's Trope. Man, we're just all hits here. Got that damn... Is it Motown Records here? Because my hand is the hit factory. All right. This is officially a share stream? Please tell me that's a specific reference to a Cher lyric and not a reference to the career of Cher being such a monumental stream of hits. It's gotta be... Yeah, I thought I'd see her. Do I want to play any of these cards in response? No, they're probably taking Cyclonic Rift here, but I'm not really fussed. They might take Mystical Teachings. Yeah, that's fair. Ballista X1. That will not kill my Jace. Very well. Feel free to kill my Brazen Borrower. Okay. Share stream versus chair stream. No, I got you. I got you. I saw the danger there, my friend, and I understood that you had avoided it. Okay, let's throw that back. And that one. I think this is the Yorion turn. Yeah, it definitely is. Really? Wow. Okay, well. Beggar not chooser over here. I will take it. Yorion! Activate Jace. We did. We brainstormed with Jace. There was a moment where there was an unbelievably large number of cards in my hand. They were great. I loved them all, but these things too must pass. Exiles a card from my graveyard. Sure. Take my Borrower. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Nice. A+ draws. Thank you, deck. Begins combat. Brave. Oh. Poor Etron. You don't have a chance here. Yikes. Pulse of Murasa. Come at me, bro. I got a Sky Nomad. Yeah, they conceded. No kidding. All right. Got him good. Moving on. All right. This deck is great. I like pretty much everything that it's doing. It speaks to my soul as an IceBURG player. I think there are some changes, some massaging I would do, but I do like the mystical teachings in what is very similar to my other 4-color IceBURG deck, which I have had an absolute blast playing multiple times over the last little while. Pretty much always do a 3-2, but it definitely 4-1s and 5-0s from time to time. I really like Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think that last game was a perfect example of just how nutty Jace is in this metagame. So I think I would want more copies of Jace in here somehow. I didn't miss Renin 6, which makes me a little annoyed. But I want Renin 6 in this deck. I'm not entirely sure if it's necessary or good. The other big difference between this one and my deck is that this one's playing just the 4 Fatal Pushes and no copies of Lightning Bolts. So, and it didn't feel light right now. We didn't run into the Lurrus deck, and we managed to 3-2 without that. The black-red Lurrus deck didn't miss Renin 6 or one side closer to make Kuruga work. Pipe down, Roy. But otherwise, this is great. So, yeah, not too much more to say about that. Big fan of this deck. Larynx Punch worthy. Anytime you want to suggest decks like this, whether you pay me or not, I'm pretty likely to play them. So I guess I'm just talking myself out of free money here. But I don't really need it at the moment, so that's fine. Since I am lucky enough in this pandemic state. So we're going to be moving on to some Bogly Boys. Some Bogly Boys and Bogly Gals with this blue heavy Bogles deck that should be a blast and a half to play. We're just going to rip through a league with that, and maybe we'll rip through a league playing Mono Red Prison afterwards. So I'm going to switch over to my idle stream so we can get everything set up for that one. So everyone who's here live, stick around. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, you can hit that like button. You can hit that subscribe button. You can pop over to my Twitch stream. There's a connected button for that. And check out everything that we do live, 8 till late,